Tonight's headlines: the Department of Transportation wants budget for service contracting restored. No more funds for Dolomite Beach. Coronavirus cases in the country at 2,283,011. Comelec to hold national COC filing at Sofitel. PAGASA spots new LPA off Eastern Samar. And remittances hit 7-month high in July. Good evening. Today is Wednesday, September 15, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. The Department of Transportation is seeking the help of the House of Representatives in restoring the budget for its service contracting program next year after the Department of Budget and Management did not approve some 10 billion pesos worth of allocations for the program. During the House Committee on Appropriations hearing on the DOTr's proposed 150.76 billion pesos budget for next year on Wednesday, Transportation Undersecretary for Finance Giovanni Lopez said the agency requested 10 billion pesos for the service contracting program, but it was not included in the National Expenditure Program. Under the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board Service Contracting Program, public utility vehicle operators and drivers who participated in the government's free ridership program will receive a one-time payout of 4,000 pesos and weekly payments based on the number of kilometers traveled per week, whether they have passengers or not. Tugades said the free ridership program of the agency has benefited more than 3 million passengers. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources did not include the so-called Dolomite Beach project in its 2022 budget proposal for Manila-based rehabilitation. DENR Undersecretary Jonas Leones said the 1.6 billion pesos proposed funds for the rehabilitation program will go to the rehabilitation of different river systems connected to Manila Bay. Leones added that the funds will also be used for the cleanup of creeks and esteros. To recall, critics have slammed the government for constructing the 389 million peso Dolomite artificial beach amid the COVID-19 pandemic. But the DNR said the project was approved by Congress in 2019 and went through competitive bidding. The Department of Health reported 16,989 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Wednesday to bring the total number of infections in the country to 2,283,011, even as 4 laboratories failed to submit data on time. This brought the active cases to 170,446, and of the total, 85.4% are mild, 9.8% are symptomatic, 1.4% are severe, and 0.7% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 2,076,823 after 24,123 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll now stands at 35,742 following 214 fatalities reported. Based on reports on September 13, the Philippines was also able to test 57,034 individuals, of which 25.9% tested positive for the disease. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Magpabakuna kayo.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Oh, vaccination, isolation, gotta keep up with my nutrition, gotta maintain my body condition, then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na. Babakuna ka ba? 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 Vaccination for the nation, no more isolation. With vaccination.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Magpabakuna kayo.
It's time for the world to know. Outstanding Filipinos in America. The 11th Outstanding Filipinos in America Awards 2021. A salute to the heroes of coronavirus. Coming back live in person at the Carnegie Hall in New York City. Home to the TOFA Awards since 2011.
In other news, the Commission on Elections will hold the filing of the Certificate of Candidacies for politicians seeking national posts in a tent at a hotel in Pasay City to ensure proper health protocols are observed. Comelec Executive Director Bartolome Sino Cruz Jr. disclosed the information during the Joint Congressional Oversight Committee on the Automated Election System hearing on Wednesday, saying that the filing of COC for national positions will be at the Sofitel in one of its tents. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, the filing of COCs was held at Comelec's headquarters in Intramuros, Manila. Comelec decided to move to a bigger venue to ensure that the candidates' health as well as the employees of the commission is protected, according to Poll Commissioner Marlon Casqueo. State Weather Bureau PAGASA on Wednesday spotted a new low-pressure area 375 kilometers east of Guian, Eastern Samar. In its 24-hour forecast, PAGASA said the LPA was embedded in the Intertropical Convergence Zone, affecting Palawan, Visayas, and Mindanao. PAGASA said cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms will prevail over Mindanao and Eastern Visayas due to the LPA and ITZZ. It advised affected residents to prepare for possible flash floods or landslides due to moderate to at times heavy rains. Meanwhile, the ITZZ and localized thunderstorms will bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms over Metro Manila and the rest of the country. And in business, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas reported Wednesday that remittances climbed to a 7-month high in July, mainly driven by higher inflows from the United States, Malaysia, and South Korea during the period. Data released by the central bank showed that cash remittances or money transfers coursed through banks stood at $2.853 billion in July, the highest so far this year. This is 2.5% higher than the $2.783 billion the same month last year and $2.683 billion in June. Remittances from land-based workers climbed by 1.6% to $2.308 billion, and from sea-based workers by 6.9% to $545 billion for the month, bringing year-to-date remittances up 5.8% to $17.771 billion versus $16.802 billion last year. That wraps up the stories tonight, and before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, Department of Tourism, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Cue. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS users and Google Play for Android users to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just click on the link in this video to join.
Magpabakuna kayo.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Magandang araw mga katribu! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelovelo, Comfy Manalo, Chinky Mangkukang, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Chirk Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na mula alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas na ang mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Sama-sama natin alamin ang mga natatagong istorya sa mga latest na kaganapan sa loob at labas ng bansa.
Simulan ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments dito sa ating programa.
Maaari nyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube. Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings, mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magkita-kita po tayo mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga at magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising Na!
Magpabakuna kayo.